Mike here. We're out at Steel Pony Farms. How did you come up with that name anyhow?
I was in Kenya. I was in this like super rural community where they basically grew everything they'd ever eaten. They'd ask me, like, tell us about your garden or tell us about your farm. And I don't have a farm. And they were just so confused. They're like, what? Like, well, if you don't have a farm, where do you get your food from? Get my food from the grocery store. Like, oh, right, okay, tell us about the grocery store's farm. It doesn't work like that. It comes from Mexico, it comes from California, it comes from China. And they were just like blown away. They're like, why, like, you guys can't grow food in Canada? And just seeing like how confused they were, you know, it like made me have new eyes on the situation.
Right.
And I'm like, why are we shipping food from all over the world? So I went back to my little hut I was staying in, and I just made this vow that, like, at very least, if I want to be a well-rounded human being, I need to know a little bit about food. So I'm going to go back to Canada, and when I go back, I'm just going to spend some time on farms. I just graduated university, and I owned like a bike and a laptop, so I hopped on my pedal bike and I just cycled around Alberta, and I went from farm to farm, and I stopped between a day and 3 weeks, and I really fell in love with it. I started my farm and I was looking for a name and thinking about it, and kind of the genesis was pedaling my bicycle around Alberta. And when I was in Kenya, I'd learned that they'd called bikes iron horses when white people first came over. I'm not as rough and tumble as Iron Horse. I'm a little soft and kind, and so I thought Steel Pony was a good option.